It's baseball. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. Uh-oh, missed it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jose Pirela becomes the first out of the inning. And he's back standing. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Yet another check on first. Being especially careful here. And again a throw over. And the runner back safely. And yet another throw over. But the runner's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Here's Will Myers from the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Pirela. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Renfroe will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now batting, Chris Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jankowski's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Christian Villanueva. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that one just missed outside. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Christian Villanueva goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Francisco Mejia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
1-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Misses, ball 2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. And digging in now, Ted Williams. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Ted Williams.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now at the plate, Christian Villanueva.
Third baseman, Christian Villanueva.
Jumps set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. At the plate, George Springer.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Might have pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Popped him up. Villanueva shading to his right. 2 gone. Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Matt Strahm. 9-1-2 due up. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Young is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Riding in once again, Travis Jankowski. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now in the box, Jose Perella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Popped him up. Utley moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Irvin Santana as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Irvin Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. Got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Galvis is there. And there's one away. Stepping into the box, Chase Utley. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
Has a look, now the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Galvis over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Chris Young flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And Hosmer will just look this one in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The left fielder, number 10.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Will Myers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hosmer is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Villanueva. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Standing in, George Springer. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. High and deep to left center field. Myers going back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Christian Villanueva. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Christian.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Utley onto the grass. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Mejia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left. And he'll get there. In plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And it's gone. Settling in now, Ervin Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting the second
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded to the right. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again, Chris Young. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ted Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Renfroe ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Strom, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Villanueva takes it in. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Now to the plate, Jose Pirela. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Into the box, Christian Villanueva. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Third baseman, Christian Villanueva.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. George Springer will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Villanueva on at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Myers going back. It's up and out of here into the archway. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Herman Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in, Chase Utley. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
To think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off the way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And Utley will make the catch to retire the side. Miguel Diaz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Here's Chris Young. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Young can move. He's around second on his way to third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a sixth run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip. So coming to the plate, Christian Villanueva. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's George Springer trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that one just missed outside.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here it is, the 3-0. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Striding in, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Utley for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Carlos Suarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Trevor Rosenthal takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
3-0 to him now. A cold strike on the inside corner. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Ball even at 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Williams ranging forward, and that's the third out. Number 65 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
number 65.
Miguel Andujar is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chase Utley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Chase Utley becomes the first out in the bottom of the eighth inning. Andujar, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Young, he's 1 for 4 for the game.
Young.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. At the plate, Ted Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Will Myers.
Number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Padres down to their final out now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Missed with a slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, no runs but only 2 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.